Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is my part 2 video of the previous video that I did yesterday. Go check the yesterday's video, the video that came to you on your screen on 12th of May 2026. Okay, because I understand that now today is 13th of May 2026. So this video is a continuation of that video. I didn't want that video to be so long. So in the previous video, I talked about the brain, the mind, and the thoughts. And I defined them. And discussed them. And so today I just want to be talking about the mind. So I want you to understand your mind. And you will understand why I am doing this as this channel, as I continue posting more and more videos. You will understand why I'm insisting so much on defining and understanding what the mind is. Okay, good. So by the way, let me welcome those people that have visited this channel for the first time. Please welcome. Make sure you subscribe before you leave the channel. Also comment positively. Share this content with some other people that you think will benefit from this content. Yeah, for the existing subscribers, thank you so much for always coming back to my channel to watch. Okay, so we dive into today's topic. Of course, I have my notes here. Sometimes I take notes. Some topics are worth taking notes. So, like this one, I thought it would be wise if I took notes. So I'll be using my notes here so that you understand now what is your mind. Okay, good. What is your mind? You are not your mind. You are the one who is aware of your mind. In simple terms, your mind can't control you. You are the one to control your mind. Are we together? Good. Your thoughts create real feelings, real physical sensations, real emotional responses, but the thoughts themselves, they are not the thought themselves. They are not the truth. They are just content playing on the screen of your mind. So imagine the mind as the screen. Now the thoughts is the content playing on your mind. Good. Now we go to you've understood your mind, and so that you understand your mind very well, I'll go to the next point, and this other point is titled unhelpful thinking. In this unhelpful thinking, it is categorized into 4 categories. Category number 1 is catastrophizing. Catastrophizing. Good. It's when your mind takes a situation and jumps straight to the worst possible outcome. So that is catastrophizing. It is categorized under unhelpful thinking. Good. So under unhelpful thinking, in the second category, we go to mind reading. This is when you assume you know what other people are thinking, and it's always negative. So mind reading is simply you imagine you know what people are thinking, and you are always negative about what they are thinking. Okay? For example, let me give you an example. You may think, now, what For example, you may think, I think, will this example fit in here? For example, you may be walking on a road, then you find two people standing somewhere. When you go past them, they start laughing. So automatically you think that these people, they must be laughing at me. That is like you are reading their mind already. You are concluding they are laughing at me because, of course, you are negative. That is the best example I can give. I don't know whether it is the best. So, under unhelpful thinking, that category is black and white thinking. In black and white thinking, this is seeing everything in extremes. You are either a success or a failure. Either you did it perfectly or completely messed it up. So in black and white thinking, you think into extreme. It is either you have failed or you have succeeded. Okay. In the fourth category of unhelpful thinking is the should statements. Most of us walk through life with an enormous list of rules, mostly unconscious about how we and other people should behave. E.g., I should be more confident. He should have known better. I shouldn't feel this way. So those are the should statements. Most of the people walk in life having those should statements. Every time reality does not match the should, you suffer. So you imagine what you should be, what you should think, what other people should behave. But if what you think should does not match, you suffer. I hope you get. So most of our should are not facts. They are not facts. Those are things you are cooking in your head. Okay? Most of should are not facts. They are expectations, and expectations are optional. Yeah, they are optional. You can decide not to have those to think what other people think about you, or think how you should behave around people. Okay, so those are optional. Understanding your thinking patterns is learning to check the forecast. You should sit down with yourself and observe. I have started the video by saying your mind, you are not you yourself, you are aware of the mind, which means it is not the mind that controls you. It is you who controls the mind. But sometimes you find that people are controlled by the mind because they are not aware of the thoughts that are going through their head. They have not mastered, and that's why you should master your thoughts. Good. So we move to the I'm done with unhelpful thinking. Now I go to the observer technique. That is point number 3 of understanding your mind. So the observer technique. If you can observe your mind, then you cannot be entirely be your mind. So if you are able to sit down and observe your mind and see how you think, so it means that you are not the mind. There is another, can I say, awareness? You should, if you've not reached that level of observing your thoughts and your mind, please do your inner work, reflect, be aware, so you can observe, so that you are not controlled by your mind. You should be the one controlling your mind. You should be the one choosing what to think and what not to think. Good. So there is part of you that watches your thoughts. That part is not the thought itself. There is the thought and the awareness of the thought. So there is the thought and there is the awareness of the thought. Meaning, you can think and be aware of what you are thinking. Which means, if you think you are not good enough, you are aware you are thinking you are not good enough. So you should, because you are aware that is what you are thinking, you should work on that to reverse that, so that now you start believing that you are good enough, because there is the thought and there is awareness of the thought. Good. The last, is it the last one? Let me check for you. The last point that I want to discuss with you is emotional regulation. Emotions are not choices, but responses to emotions are. You have no choice over your emotions. Emotions are things like fear and anxiety, shame. Shame is is shame an emotion? Let me use fear, anxiety. Those ones are anxiety, sadness, happiness. Those are emotions. I'm not sure about shame. I'm not sure. So emotions, and you have no choice over emotions. They come and they go. You may feel sad, you may feel happy, but how you respond now to these emotions now depends on you. Okay? So you should be aware of the emotions that you have so that you can control them. You do not choose to feel fear or grief or loneliness or anger. These emotions arrive. They are generated by your nervous system in response to what is happening or what your mind thinks is happening. But what you do after emotions arrive, that is where choices lives. Emotions are like waves. They go up, down, and they pass. So I think for now, that is, I will not discuss anything now. I've talked about the mind. I've discussed into 4 categories. There is what is the mind. We started defining what mind is. We went now to thinking. The second category of understanding more about the mind, we went ahead and discussed about the unhelpful thinking. Under unhelpful thinking, we discussed about catastrophizing. That is when your brain, is it your brain or your mind, jumps into conclusion that something is automatically bad. Then we went to the mind reading. This is when you imagine what people are thinking and it is always negative. Then we went to black and white. This is very extreme. You either think that you failed or you have done well. Then the should statement, we said they are optional. You can choose not to have those should statement. For example, should statement is like, he should have known better. He should behave better. I should be more confident. That is an example. Then observer technique. You observe. You are not the mind does not control you. You are the one who controls the mind. And when you know that, life will become easier because you will be able to control your thoughts, your emotions, because the emotions and the thoughts should not control you. Okay, so what else? I think I have ended like that. And because I think now, I hope if you followed me since I started, now this is the fourth video. And if you've not watched, go watch all those videos. You will connect and you will understand. Because now I think I will move now to the next topic. It will not now be about the mind, the what? The subconscious mind, the mind, what. Now we are going to another topic, but now to another topic and another and another and another. It will not be easier for me to teach about those topics if you will not understand these topics that I have been teaching you. So it is, if, and I'm talking to people that are healing from childhood traumas. They want to be better people, better version of themselves. They want to heal. They want to manifest. They want to stop the bad image about of themselves, the thoughts, the feelings. They want to stop all that. You cannot walk that journey if you not understand how the mind works, how the subconscious mind works, how the conscious mind works, how the brain, the thoughts works, emotions works. That's why I decided to first do this topic about the mind, thinking, emotions, and all that. It is scientific, by the way. It is not something that I just woke up and came to share with you. It is scientific, and I have done the research. It is scientific. It is the truth about the mind. Okay. So I think for now I'm done explaining the mind, the thoughts, the emotions, and all that. Now, in the topics that I'm to discuss, they will be applying what we have been learning about the thoughts, the emotions, the subconscious mind. Now they will be using that. So make sure before I go to the next topic, God willing, now tomorrow I might start a new topic. I'm going to choose which topic to start with. But I think between healing of the wounds, childhood traumas, and forgiveness, I'm going to choose one topic. And this topic is anchored to this one, because for you to have those traumas, it is due to the beliefs, the experiences, and all that. And what happens, it is your brain, it is your subconscious mind that stores that information that you carry throughout, even when you are an adult. So you have to understand this, and I am insisting. Now I'm a teacher. See me like a teacher now, by the way. I insist, understand this very well. If you can do your own research, do it so that you can understand. So now when we move to the healing, the forgiveness, it will be very much easier for you to forgive, to clear your childhood traumas. It is not an easy work. It is a lot of work, It can even take you years healing, and it is good because you become a better version of yourself. So I think I'm going to end the video now. And thank you so much for the people who visited this channel for the first time. Thank you so much for visiting my channel. Before you leave this channel, ensure that you subscribe. You turn on the notification bell so that whenever I post a video, you will be notified. Share this content with some other people that you think will benefit from this content. For the existing subscribers, thank you so much for always sticking to my channel. I don't take you for granted. I love you so much. May God bless you. And please make sure that you support this channel by subscribing, by the way, subscribing, by sharing, commenting positively. Because let me tell you something. I wanted to talk about commenting positively. If you ever find yourself commenting negatively, know automatically that you have something that you need to heal inside of you. So please comment positively. Even if you don't feel like commenting positively, just force yourself to comment positively. And whoever is watching, you are going through a tough time, circumstances are not good. I'm sending you a lot of love. God will see you through. And please keep hoping, for better days are coming. Bye for now.